Hello, welcome. I'm so happy you're here. In this video, I'm going to talk about how to maintain love within your relationship. How do you do that? So once you manifest this relationship, how do you keep it good? How do you keep the love flowing? How do you maintain that love? This is important for all of us to know. Before I jump in, I want you to know that my course I Do is on sale right now. It's a very significant discount. This is a super deep dive course, one of my deepest courses that I've ever created, and it's my course to manifest marriage. So if you are interested in manifesting that all-in commitment, that marriage proposal, the engagement, the I do, the full choosing of you from your person, whether it's a specific person or new love, definitely check out the link below. It is on sale until Friday. So let's jump into this. How do you maintain love in a relationship? This is, of course, a relevant topic for me right now because I'm getting married on Saturday. And so my partner and I are fully choosing each other. That's what marriage is to us. That's what, everyone has their different ideas of what marriage is. To us, it's a reason to gather with our closest family and friends for them to see and celebrate our love. And it's a ceremony or a ritual for us to really see our love for each other and fully choose each other through this life experience. It's a really big deal. I've never been married before, so this is actually a really big deal for me. I mean, it's a big deal probably for everyone, but maybe it's not, but for me, it is a big deal. So how do we maintain that love in the relationship once we're in the relationship? Well, it comes down to us individually. So it comes down to you. And when I think about it, when I distill it for myself, and when I think about my own practices to maintain love in my relationship, there's two very specific things that I'm doing. The first thing that I'm doing, which is what I was doing before I even got into the relationship, was my own self-concept work, we can say. And this is how I see myself in relationship. Before I manifested my partner, I already saw myself as a catch. I saw myself as loved. I saw myself as chosen. I saw myself as wanted. And when I say I saw myself, that's who I believed I was. I really had done the inner work, and this is self-love work, to feel like a woman who was really special, beautiful, a catch, and chosen. And so I manifested a partner who does all those things, chooses me, sees me as the most beautiful woman in the world. He tells me that all the time, loves me, adores me, shows up for me. But why did I manifest that? Well, because I already knew that I would be that person. I knew I would be treated that way. So that is the self-concept work. It's developing a self-concept where you really believe that you're going to be chosen. And this is a practice, but eventually you don't have to practice self-concept work in this way anymore. What I mean is, when you believe that you're fully a catch, or you're fully going to be chosen, you're fully wanted, you're cherished, you don't have to practice thinking that that's who you are. You've really believed that that's who you are, and the reflection just keeps coming. So this is the first part of maintaining love in the relationship. It's keeping up your own self-concept in this way where you really feel loved. You feel like you're going to be chosen. You know you'll be chosen. You are chosen. It's who you are. And again, if you do enough self-love work or self-concept work, really the combination of those two, you eventually will just have these beliefs about yourself. And so it will just be very natural. You don't have to try to think that that's who you are. You just know that that's who you are. That's number one. Number two, which is really an ongoing practice for me, is it's how you see your partner. Now, to maintain love in the relationship, there's these two pieces, right? How they're loving you, and that's on you, and how you see them, and that's also on you. All of it is on you. We each individually have to take full responsibility for what's showing up in our reality. And so how I see him is a practice. It's a practice to continue to see him as the most amazing man that I've ever been with. It's my own practice to keep seeing him as like just so incredible, to see him through the eyes of love, to really see the best in him, to see what an amazing man he is, to see that he's so special, to see that he is such a catch, to see that I'm so lucky to be with him, to continue to look through the eyes and see him in that way. So what we can do in relationships is we can get really caught in seeing our partners in a particular way. We create stories about who they are. We create stories about who we are. And then we become imprisoned by these stories. It's either you're either imprisoned by these stories or you find freedom in these stories. And so for me to maintain the love in our relationship, for all of us to, you have to see the best in your partner. Now, I'm choosing a man who I really believe these things about. Like, he really is an incredible person. I'm not, it's not hard for me to see him as a really incredible man, because he is a really incredible man. And that's why I'm choosing to marry him. And that's why he's choosing to marry me. It's not hard for me to see him that way. And it's not hard for him to see me this way. But honestly, how did that happen? Because we both did our inner work before we found each other. We did a lot of inner work individually before we even knew each other, to come into a lot of self-love, a lot of just self-acceptance, and really choosing of ourselves, and truly believing we could have that amazing love for someone else. And once we both came into alignment with wanting that, for both of us, he knew he wanted to find me, and within weeks I showed up, and the same thing. I knew I wanted to find him. Within weeks he showed up. So it can happen really, really fast when you get really clear on what you want within. So anyways, that's my video for today. If you want to check out I Do, again, it's on sale until Friday. The link is directly below. Check it out, and I'll see you soon.